Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Melitza, and today I'm going to pick a card at random and it will indicate the sign that we will be reading for the month of September. This message will be from God, Spirit, and pure love and higher consciousness, and it will convey the most important message that any watcher of this video who has their sun, moon, rising, or Venus in this particular sign. Ooh, that's a jumper. Which one was it? Okay, Virgo. This reading will be for Virgo, sun, moon, rising, Venus, or if you have a dominance in the sign of Virgo, check out this reading as well. Hopefully it resonates with you. This will be for the collective Virgos. And your main energy will be pulled from the Dreams of Gaia Tarot deck. This will be the foundation of the reading, and it will help us clarify. But this will be the most important message that God has for you for the month of September, Virgo. Wow, okay. Two other signs got the Seven of Swords this month for their reading. So it looks like the collective as a whole is going through the same conscious shift in consciousness, I should say. A lot of people are challenging their truths about society, their truths about themselves, their truth about the relationships they have in their lives. What they value most is being questioned in the month of September. And given the times that we're in, I don't think any of us should be surprised. But this card has literally come out. This is the third reading that this card has come out in the main energy, and I only pull one card for each individual sign for the month from this deck for the month. So there's a significance to this energy for the month of September. I want to make sure I do it justice. So give me 1 minute, Virgo. Sorry, Virgo, just 1 more minute. This card indicates that there is a need for us to pay special attention to our own personal truths, our religion, what our political beliefs are. It's also emphasizing that it's not what we believe, but it's how we believe it. We need to make sure that our beliefs lift others up and they don't tear others down. And it also emphasizes the need to ask ourselves the question is, does what we believe make us kinder? Are we willing to sacrifice anyone for our beliefs? Because there are many ways, not just our way. We need to make sure that we're educating others and we're not indoctrinating others, which means the cancel culture is not something that we should be promoting. We should not be canceling others simply because they don't believe in the same things that we believe in. We should be educating them on what we believe and taking a peaceful and kind approach. We need to moderate our fundamentalist beliefs. So whatever those fundamental beliefs that you have are, it's important for you now, Virgo, to moderate those. Because it may just be hurting you and hurting others around you and not really being a benefit to anyone. And as a spiritual being, I don't believe that any of us should be doing that. I believe that it's just perpetuating an age of blindness and unconscious actions. We need to be aware, Virgo. But let us, whoa, this is not what I want. We will be pulling the clarifying card, excuse me. Okay, we will be pulling the clarifying cards for you, Virgo, from the Starseed Oracle deck first. God, what is the message that surrounds Seven of Air? What's the clarifying message that surrounds Seven of Air? God, what is the message for Virgo? The most important message for Virgo for the month of September. What is the most important message for Virgo for the month of September? God, what is the most important message for Virgo for the month of September? Okay. So Virgo, I think at this time you are questioning what society, you're questioning society. And I think that you are now aware, Virgo, that that is not the energy that brought you into this life. And you need to trust that God, source, and spirit had a plan for you in this life, essentially. As children, for example, we enter this life and we are closer to our divinity because we haven't been tainted by societal beliefs, societal dogmas. And if you don't know what dogmas are, please look it up. But dogmas, in simple terms, are just truths, personal truths. And many of those truths aren't necessarily based in fact, and they're just fundamentalist beliefs that aren't necessarily beneficial to society as a whole. Like religion, for example. Religion is good in moderation. It is not good when it harms others. It can be very challenging, Virgo, to 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 deviate from social norms and to challenge other dogmas and to challenge your own dogmas. So understand that you don't have to do this alone. And I think that by you doing your research and reaching out and trusting readers to do readings upon you is a type of reaching out to a team of souls to support you. So understand that God is with you at this time when it comes to reaching out and calling in support, and that you're doing the right thing. You're not alone. Further affirming it, Virgo, that you are not alone. You are part of a bigger team, and sometimes it can feel like you're alone, especially if your beliefs don't necessarily match those of others around you or the majority of people, and that can be really tough. But be smart about it. Take a balanced approach. I think that is definitely an emphasis at this time, because it can be quite easy to fight fire with fire in a situation, but understand that will only make the issue worse. You really need to take a balanced approach when it comes to challenging other people's personal beliefs, because people can get very, very sensitive about it. And even if you're not necessarily directing any negativity towards them, just by challenging it, it can strike a serious nerve. I mean, imagining believing something your entire life and having someone tell you that it's a lie and that it's not true. I mean, that can be really difficult to hear. And if you're not emotionally intellectual, someone could lash out, and that's the last thing you want. So you want to at least expect, don't expect others to welcome you necessarily. But that doesn't mean you don't have the right to explore your own personal truths. If you're inspired by something and it rings true within you, you have every right to explore that. It's your life. It's your life, Virgo. You can paint whatever picture you want, and nobody can tell you otherwise. Unless, of course, you're breaking the law. Within reasonable limitations, of course, Virgo, but I'm sure you know that. So let us pull from the Work Your Light Oracle. We'll pull a few cards from there to end your reading, Virgo. You may have Scorpio in your chart. You may want to check out Scorpio's reading. No, that wasn't Scorpio's reading. I'm sorry. I believe it was Leo's reading. You may want to check out Leo's reading. Or all of them. Check out them all. I'm sure each one has something special for you. If you're feeling vulnerable at this time, Virgo, it's time to call back your power. You don't need to be afraid. You just need to take the proper measures to protect your energy from outside energy, outside forces. Unfortunately, there are many toxic people out there. These people don't necessarily have to be close to you. It can be a stranger on the street, Virgo. You need to call your power back and protect your energy. Many of us are entering into a stage of life where a stage of raising our consciousness. We're all raising our consciousness. We're all being challenged. Where at one point we were resting on our our laurels, and believing that, you know, people were loyal to us, and we were complacent, and we were heavily focused on different things. And now it's time for us to call back our energy and refocus our energies, possibly to your family, Virgo. It's time to focus your energy on your family. As well. One last card, please. Right. Okay. And many other signs got this card too, Virgo. So it's time for you to be true to yourself. You do not have to restrict yourself simply to make others feel comfortable. If you think something is wrong, you need to stand up for what you believe in, because it's likely that you're right and others are wrong. But don't put yourself in any dangerous situations. You want to protect yourself. So if you need to walk away, please do. You don't have to agree with anyone. If that is not what resonates with you, you don't have to believe in it. So just walk away. Go within and connect with your soul family. Connect with your family. And communicate with people whom you trust, or who you trust, not whom. Communicate with people who you trust. And that's what's important. That's the most important message that you need to receive for the month of September, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I hope you share, like, and subscribe, and enjoy some of my other readings. I'll be posting more, so stay tuned. Thank you.